Welcome to our second part of our Pole Patrol for college football syllabus, where we take the time to make sure every team gets the flowers they deserve. Back with my boy Nate. What's going on, Nate?
I am ready to jump into the second half of the polls. I think there's going to be some contentious ones here. Let's jump right into it.
Let's jump into it. Number 13, Notre Dame, coming off another win. Oklahoma 14, BYU 15, Missouri 16, Vandy 17, and Virginia 18. What are your thoughts on that group right there?
I got a lot to say here. Notre Dame all the way up to 13. The more you look at it, the further we are away from those losses, the more it makes sense. I mean, those are two top five teams that they lost to, and they were competitive in both of those games. I think Notre Dame's in the right spot. I've been saying it all along. They're going to make the playoff. Now that USC's ranked, that's another good game on their schedule. I think they're in a good spot there. BYU got a couple really tough games. They play Texas Tech and they play Cincinnati, two ranked Big 12 opponents. I'm curious to see what BYU does, see if they're able to run the table.
Well, you know who else played two ranked top five teams and is not even ranked? Illinois. Just sit on that for a moment, Sports Nation. I'm okay.
Those are much different games. I mean,
I
there was
don't
a
know that. I don't know
combined
that they
5 points.
Uh, well, I digress. Oklahoma, they did lose to Texas, but obviously, they weren't at full strength. But we'll see where they head. They got a couple of tough games coming up. BYU, continuous magical run. I went to bed. They were down, and I was like, oh, man, Big 12 is really in it. I woke up, and sure enough, they somehow won the game. Uh, Missouri, they didn't look all that. Vandy had a bye week. Virginia, I am really curious to see if they can be a sneaky player in the ACC. Let's jump into the last seven. USF at 19, USC at 20, Texas 21, Memphis 22, Utah 23, Cincinnati 24, and round out the 25, Nebraska at 25. What do you got on that?
I got a lot to say here. Like I said, I'm really excited about some of these teams. First off, you look at a couple G5 teams here. You got South Florida all the way up at 19. You've got Memphis at 22. Tulane is just outside in the polls. The American race is going to be a lot of fun. USF still takes on Memphis later in the year. Memphis takes on Tulane. USF avoids Tulane. It's going to be really fun to see how that plays out. USC back in the polls after handling Michigan. Again, I talked about it on Best Bets last week. Fading teams going out to the West Coast. They looked good. Texas jumping all the way back up. I'm not sure if that is the right move. I really don't know what to make of this Texas team. It's a rivalry game. They were actually favored. I just don't know. And then last point, Cincinnati getting the flowers we deserved. Bearcats are ranked. You'll love to see it. I'm excited. This team I thought was going to be garbage and is looking great and setting up for a pretty easy schedule until BYU at the end of the season. Avoids Texas Tech. I love what the Bearcats got going.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. As a UCF fan, I'm not biggest fan of Cincy, but they look good. Their quarterback is playing phenomenal. I really can't say anything bad about them at the moment. Defense looks pretty good as well. A little surprised Nebraska's ranked. A little surprised Utah's ranked as well. I like that US is ranked. I like Memphis is there. The AAC has, in addition to those two, they have Navy as well as Tulane. That race is going to be phenomenal. Not a fan of Texas. I've been saying it. Yeah, you can rank them when they're good, but they just don't look all that good. Even against the underwhelming Oklahoma team, they really didn't play that well. Aside from the Notre Dame, just a sore thumb in that ranking. I think it's overall okay. I feel pretty good about it. I'm really looking forward to next week.
Again, I think Notre Dame's where they belong. I think whether we like it or not, Notre Dame's going to be there. Teams outside the rankings, no one's really making a case beating down the door that deserves to be in there. Illinois, yeah, they've played good teams, but they've got their doors blown off when they have. Michigan, if Michigan excites you, I don't know what you're watching. I'm sorry. And then Washington, yeah, only one loss against Ohio State. Washington hasn't beat anybody. Trust me, I love me some Washington. I'm still holding on to my Washington to make the playoff ticket. We'll see what happens with that. But I think I have no issues with anybody where they're ranked or not ranked right now.
Overall, I'm pretty happy with it as well. See you guys next week. Peace.